have they done this year? Because of this city is ours. Wanted me in the drama. I just gave them the fuck off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You treat people with respect, don't you? I'd stayed up all night when done my shift in Argos to pay me rent. There was a job about 4 or 5 years ago. It was after time. My agent phoned me and she said, this audition's come through. She was like, blah, blah, blah. So the script came through and I read it and I went, oh my God, this is amazing. And she sent that on the Wednesday night and the audition was on the Friday. And basically an actor that Jane had couldn't make the audition, so she just filled me his place. And I remember thinking, I was working in Argos the next day and I thought, fuck it, like I'm just gonna learn these lines. It was 5 scenes, loads of dialogue. I thought, yeah, all right, sounds. So I got to the audition. My time was 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So I'm sat there. And then my mate Nico comes in. Nico's won a BAFTA, he's like a big actor and that. He's like, you auditioning for this, Juicy? I said, yeah. He said, sounds. I said, what time's yours? He went 3:30. I said, all right. I said, well, I'm in next. And then this other kid came in, some posh kid who was a big actor. He walked in and then the casting director went, James, could you mind just letting Nico go in first? I was like, yes, Sam, no worries. Nico goes in. Then this other posh kid goes in. So then I realised I'm the last up. So as I'm walking in, gospel truth, the director, the writer and the producer fucked off out the room. And all I was left in there with was the writer, the reader. So I thought, all right. Well, I just fucking went for it. I walked out the room and I thought, I'll give good account to myself there. Anyway, my agent phoned me and she was like, it's down between you and this other kid. And I was like, oh, all right, well, I'm going to tell you something. I went, just to let you know, the director, the writer and the producer, they all left the room while I went in there. I said, and I've stayed up all night learning these lines. And I haven't even fucking slept. She went, all right, sound, well, hopefully it goes your way. So then Monday I get the phone call, she was like, look, they loved you, blah, 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 but because the producers and that haven't met you, it's not gone your way. And I went, Maddie, it was their decision. Anyway, time goes by, doesn't it?